to the Investing Podcast, presented by Tusk Media. For a quick audio and video check-in on the stock market, here's the Stock Market Power Lunch.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Investing Podcast. It's Tuesday, July 5th, 2016. We're back for the Stock Market Power Lunch. Glad you are here as well. We'll get you up to speed on the markets. But first, we got to exchange pleasantries. If you're listening to the podcast right now on iTunes, do us a couple of things. Number one, hit subscribe. That way you get all of our content. Number two, make sure you've left us a 5-star review so that we get bumped up those ratings. Number three, delete this episode and re-download it on your desktop. That way we get 2 downloads from you instead of 1. You're not a number to us, you're 2 numbers to us. So go ahead and do that. Number 4, screenshot your phone, tweet at us at Tusk Media LLC that you're listening to us. We're going to send you one of these bad boys, koozie. You're going to love it. Keep your drink cool all summer. That's all we got for you in terms of pleasantries. You do that for us. We'll take care of you. Let's talk about the market. Down a little bit, down about what we saw in the future, so not necessarily surprising in that regard. Right now, the Dow's down about 68 basis points, so a little more than 2/3 of 1%. The S&P's down 81, NASDAQ down more than 1%, Global Dow down more than 1%. Gold, as you would expect, is having kind of a contrarian rally. It's up about 1.3%. Oil really getting hammered. Oil down 4.4%, down to 46 and change. So not a great day for oil. Kind of has been struggling ever since we hit that $50 plateau when we celebrated so big that time. I think we might have jinxed oil. So might need to figure out how we can reverse jinx oil moving forward. Might be kind of the goal for the rest of the week. More bad news, a couple of all-time lows. I don't know if it's necessarily bad news, but it sounds negative. The pound has hit a 31-year low, so the British pound, they're still really reeling from the big original Brexit in 1776, also reeling from the actual Brexit recently. And my favorite new term that they're coining now is Brelief. Soon, British people are going to realize you can't just put BR in front of anything and change it to make a new word. You can't do that. So hopefully they figure that out sooner than later, or else it's going to be a really long breer for all of us. 10-year Treasury hit an all-time low. It is now yielding 1.358%. That's a really low yield. So new low there on the 10-year Treasury. Cereal. Let's end this on a high point. Kellogg opened up a new cereal restaurant in Times Square. I've only been to New York City once, and it was the most miserable 18 hours of my life. When I go back, it will be the best 18 hours of my life because I'm going to eat cereal for 18 hours, and we're going to do a live podcast. It's going to be 18 hours long. We're going to have to pay for more storage, but you guys are going to love it, and I'm going to eat everything they've got there. So props to you, Kellogg. Stock is up about 0.5%. Not quite the move that I'm giving it. In my mind, the stock doubled today. So great job, Kellogg. We'll be back in a little bit with the Investing Happy Hour. Y'all have a great afternoon. Talk to you soon.
Tusk Media is a subsidiary of Narwhal Capital Management. Ratings and reviews of Tusk Media content are not to be construed as endorsements of opinions, analysis, or services offered by Tusk or its parent company. The opinions and predictions shared here are professional beliefs at the time of publication. We are not under duress from any of the corporate entities mentioned. This is not a solicitation to take any particular action. Although we are investment advisors, this information should not be considered investment, legal, or tax advice. We strive to be as impartial, insightful, and accurate as possible. We base our opinions, analysis, and calculations on information we believe to be reliable, but we cannot guarantee its accuracy. We can, however, guarantee that our opinions will sometimes be flat out wrong due to a variety of factors. Employees and clients of Narwhal Capital Management may or may not hold positions in the securities detailed and may or may not hold these positions in the future. A full list of all securities purchased, sold, or held during the 12 months preceding the date of this publication can be provided upon request. Unless otherwise noted, all data accessed via MarketWatch or the Bloomberg terminal. Past performance does not guarantee future results. A copy of Narwhal's Form ADV is available at the SEC's website, www.advisorinfo.sec.gov, or from Narwhal upon written request.